Hello, and thank you for joining us for this slight escapism from real life. And hopefully we can have a little bit of a laugh along the way. We're going to discuss what's been happening on Raw and SmackDown over the past week, looking at SmackDown coming up. We're only ever honest with what we say. We try not to do rage bait. We may say things that do, but we don't mean to do that. No. We're not selling anything. There's no Oscar style shouting or asking for Patreon subs. All we ask is that you hopefully enjoy what we bring. So, please begin that intro. Hello, I'm Michael.
I'm Sally.
Yes, you are.
I am indeed. SmackDown last week saw the Bella Twins defeat Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss with Lash Legend 100% not cheap-shotting at Bliss at all when the ref was not looking.
Yeah, I think we can see where this is going. We won't spoil what happened on Raw if you haven't seen Raw, but I think we can see where this is going.
Yeah, definitely. Rhea Ripley versus B-Fab ended in a no contest as Jade Cargill's new faction got involved because, you know, of course they did, which then ended in a Jaded for Rippers.
We need a name for this new faction. I mean, you've got Irresistible Forces. We need something for Bliss and Flair because that just gets boring.
I mean, obviously their names are big, so I get why they don't want to take them away, but it would be nice if they just had a little
Bayley and Lyra Valkyria we call Baykeria because I get fed up with saying the names. But we need a new name for this faction, and we need a name for Bliss and Flair, because they just need one.
Yeah.
I don't know what it'll be, but let us know if you can think of one. Anyway, yes, carry on, sorry.
Jelly Roll defeated Kit Wilson.
Of course he did. Absolutely ridiculous.
You know,
with a choke slam.
Yeah. It didn't look too bad, to be fair, but random.
There was a bit of slam poetry at the beginning. Yeah. Again, I'm hoping this is... Mind you, Jelly Roll should be off TV for a while now because he was RKO'd at the end of SmackDown.
Oh, he did.
By Mr. Randy Orton, so they're not besties anymore.
No, this is very, very
Jelly
true.
Roll's out until Mania. He's going to call Orton out and they're going to have a match.
I like it.
Probably at Mania.
He's already busy though.
Who, Jelly Roll?
Anyway, Sami Zayn defeated Carmelo Hayes and became the new United States champion. Zayn now has a match against Trick Williams at WrestleMania and will be defending his newly acquired United States title.
That came out a few days ago. We alluded to this. It had to be a title match. I think they've given the strap to Zayn so Williams can beat him because I don't think they wanted Hayes and Zayn maybe at Mania. I think Zayn is a bigger draw.
Yeah, Zayn and Trick at Mania sounds better than Hayes and Trick
because
at Mania.
Hayes hasn't really got any beef with anyone.
No.
Whereas Trick and Zayn have been going at it for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, they've had
and now there's a title on the line. Yeah. I think it makes it that there's a bit more on it.
Really. As you say, I could see Trick getting a title.
Instead of just a random match.
Because they seem to have just kind of pushed
him.
As soon as
he is
come
funny.
Up, really.
I do enjoy what he does. Yeah. He's a good watch.
I do like him. Yeah. Giulia defeated Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah. Great.
And Randy Orton defeated Matt Cardona.
Now there is a surprise.
Yeah.
I thought Cardona was in with a shout.
Did you know?
No. McIntyre and Fatu have been lined up to dance at Mania as well in an unsanctioned match. So does that mean that they can use weapons and stuff, seeing as it's unsanctioned? I mean, surely.
Yeah.
Unsanctioned for me would mean no
means
rules.
It's not been okayed, so you just do what you want.
It's not on the books, you can do as you please.
But it has been okayed, because Aldous is like, you're having a match, so to me that's sanctioned. But whatever they want to go with, I'm going to assume zero rules. They'll be out on the streets, like we've been hoping for ages.
For about the last 5 years. Come on, get on the streets.
Just going back to Orton's match, after all was said and done, he RKO'd Jelly Roll. With SmackDown and then going off the air. Do you mind?
Sorry. Yeah, I mean, I alluded to that earlier, so that's going to put Jelly Roll out for a bit, so Kit Wilson can't get his revenge just yet, unless it's just before Mania, and he's like, oh, I want a match at Mania. But we don't need any of those matches.
Mania.
We've already got enough matches. We don't need
it could come out. Roll could come out at Mania, but
no, I think they're filling it up with too many matches as it is. I don't think we need anything like that. Anyway, on to Raw, which saw the Vision defeat the Usos in a street fight and become new World Tag Team Champions, which I predicted last week. I should have put money on that. I did think Jay would have been absent-minded about it all, with him saying he wasn't bothered about the tag titles last week, but he seemed to be fully focused on what was happening. If you don't know, Paul used the brass knuckles on Jimmy, which knocked him out, and then Theory was able to cover for the win. I do think the Vision will do a little bit more with it. The Usos, I mean, I think, was it over Christmas, the Usos just kept coming out into the crowd and saying, oh,
yes,
come and get this.
Well,
if you want some, come get some. Was it both
of them, or was it sometimes
yes,
just
it
Jay?
Was both of them. And then I think it was just Jay, because Jimmy must have gone away to Naomi to see Baby, if Baby's born.
Or something was happening,
or whatever's happened there. But it was just Jay for a little bit, and they never really did anything, and they never really... Well, that was it. Whereas I think the Vision... They may not be as big as the Usos. Yeah, they may not be as big as the Usos, but I think they're more present, shall we say. And I think the Usos have seemed more interested in what Reigns is doing. Although they didn't come out with him this week. But anyway, we'll move on. The Irresistible Forces versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyria ended in a no contest. Of course it did, after Flair got involved, but only after the Bellas also came down. There was a big fight. The Faces booted out the Irresistible Forces, leaving the Bella Twins, Bliss and Flair and Valkyria in the ring. And then later on it was announced that there will be a fatal four-way tag match for the women's tag titles, which I guessed would have happened. And I still believe the Bellas will finish their story and win at Mania. How long they'll hang around for after, I mean, they'll have the titles for a bit. They'll defend them wherever. They'll eventually lose them, and then I think they'll just ride off into the sunset, and they've done what they needed to do, in my opinion. Penta defeated Kobe Kingston and defended his Intercontinental Championship. And then closing the show, this absolute barn burner, Raquel Rodriguez against Io Sky.
I couldn't wait for that one.
Sky got distracted by the Kabuki Warriors, which allowed Rodriguez to pick up the victory after she got back in the ring. She was waiting for a Tahana bomb. Bosh, but we've said all that in the Raw review. So for me, long story short, Sky will save Zayn from Oscar, and then the pair will become tag partners, seeing as Rhea Ripley has left her.
She's proper left her, hasn't it?
So it's just going to be back to Sky and Zayn
in
a few months' time, or even if... Like, you knew this was coming, just get on with it. It's just like, you're drawing it simmering on, and we know what's happening, just get on with it.
We also had Oba Femi and Brock Lesnar nearly going at it, but Triple H...
Getting himself involved, he's put himself in that match.
He came out and stopped it.
Oba Femi, Lesnar and Triple H.
Do not listen to this one. He came out and stopped it.
Other people tell lies, why can't we?
And at the end, Punk powerbomb Reigns through the announcer's desk, which surely has to end any more confrontation between the pair until Mania, because what else can they do?
No,
they can't say anything else. They've done everything.
I mean, there was 10 minutes left when the pair came out. Then there was 4 minutes left by the time Reigns had got in the ring and said, acknowledge me. So there ain't no way Punk's coming out and reading off anything and having a brawl. So they just came in, got on with it. That's it. It's done now. It's done. There can't be any more talking.
No.
Moving on, we also had Balor versus Dom confirmed for Mania. We also had Penta in a ladder match, or we will have Penta in a ladder match, defending his Intercontinental title against Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Rusev, and Javon Evans, with possibly more added. Corey Graves seemed to hint there may be 1 or 2. I can't see there being 2, because I think that makes 7 then. So maybe one more.
Maybe one more.
And we also had Seth versus Gunther announced for Mania after Gunther saved Heyman from a stomp. Heyman was in the ring. Seth came out. He's fully medically cleared, as we said in the Raw review. Seth cheered Heyman. Then he was about to stomp him, and then Gunther pulled Seth from the ring, put him in the sleeper, put him to sleep, and then pointed at the Mania side. We're going to need 3 days with all these matches. I mean, I booked Mania last year and had about 20 matches. I think I think WWE have watched that and gone, you know what? I like this. We need more matches. I mean, Seth, brilliant. Gunther, brilliant. Why do I need them together? Unless Gunther is going to be a Heyman guy.
That's the only kind of
because
logical way to go.
Lesnar he'll be at Mania and then he'll disappear. He'll go back to farming and then and then they'll wheel him out again either at SummerSlam or next year.
He might be finishing this year.
Or okay, well Gunther will finish him. So Gunther will finish him at SummerSlam or he'll finish next year at Mania. But the point is, after this, Lesnar's done.
Yes.
So Vision, they're all right, but they don't really need Heyman because there's only 2 of them at the moment. And now they've got the tag. Yeah, I don't know, but Gunther as a Heyman guy, I think Gunther's all right on the mic. He doesn't need it.
No, he doesn't need it.
But it could work.
But then, like, Seth didn't really. It was just
no, this is true. It's just to get him in.
I can't see him like working.
No,
definitely not
can't.
working for
I
him.
Can't.
Doing something as a means to an end, so he's done it to have a WrestleMania match.
Yeah,
That's totally Gunther.
It will be, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, they're great.
And he just doesn't like anyone either.
They're both fantastic wrestlers, and they're both very good at what they do.
Yeah.
But I don't. Is this? I mean, when you see Lesnar and Femi in the ring, you're like, yes. 2 behemoths. But Seth and Gunther.
I mean, it is a match. Yeah,
some people are going to love it. If you're 7, you're going to love it.
I wouldn't mind seeing it, but it's just I need a reason.
Yeah, I mean,
I need a bit more than just.
Dom and Balor have got a reason, but I'm not. You can already see how it's going to go. You already know Balor's going to win.
I've seen that match.
You know it's going to be Sling Blade, shotgun drop kick, coup de grace, cover, finish.
There'll be a 619 somewhere.
Literally, no, but I know, but that's how Balor's going to finish it.
Yeah, more than likely. Yeah.
Sorry if I've just spoiled your WrestleMania for you.
Anyway, on to SmackDown this week, and it has absolutely nothing. We've got nothing for it.
We don't know what's going to happen.
No.
I mean, we can hazard a guess. So we're going to have Cargill, possibly Ripley beefing.
Yeah.
Stratton possibly picking a fight with James. She distracted her last week, giving Giulia the win.
Fair, yeah.
Drew and Jacob are done at the moment, so they don't really need to do anything. Then you've got the Hillbillies, the White Six, probably trying to steal the lantern.
Oh yeah, that's still going on.
From the MFTs. Yeah. Shinsuke will be whispering sweet nothings into Tammy's ear again. And then you'll have Motor City Machine Guns versus Fraxium, or Los Garza, or Priest and R-Truth. I mean, even Zayn and Trick Williams are done.
Yeah.
Because they were going at one another for a few weeks. And now it's like, well, you've got your match at Mania. It's for the title. What more do we need out of these 2? See, the pieces are all in place. We just now need to get on with it. But we still, is it 19 days, I think? So you've got 2 weeks. You've got 2 weeks of what? Talking? More talking?
It'd have to be talking.
And random matches that mean absolutely nothing.
Yeah, can they coexist matches and all that?
I don't mind it, can they coexist? But they just don't do them anymore. I say, CM Punk and Roman Reigns against what? That's what against Randy Orton
they wouldn't do that
and Cody Rhodes. How do you even think about it? 4 of your biggest stars.
That'd have
I'll tell you what, they'd have done that in the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
They won't do it now. Triple H, special guest referee. Oh my God, I've just booked that. That is the Raw.
Stop.
The referee is. That is the Raw after SmackDown. That's the Raw after WrestleMania right there. Beautiful,
oh
beautiful.
My God. Well, I think that just about wraps up everything.
Not if I got any more.
No. If you think we've missed anything or wish to jump in on something, not you, that we've said, then please let us know in the comments just down below.
If we made you smile or have a laugh, that's all we're interested in. Thank you very much for watching.
And hopefully we'll see you Saturday for SmackDown.